I'm back. Yeah, the last video, I'm feeling a certain type of way, so I ride this wave with y'all. I'm your nosy neighbor lady. It's your nosy neighbor lady show. Um, these are clip ins. If you see this track, it's because I don't want to glue in my head, and we going on an old school rodeo with this hair. Okay, if you're older, you know what I'm talking about. But really, the glorification, the glamorizing, the uplifting of 304 thought whole culture that black people don't want to be honest about. The black men have called women these things, and skeezers and skanks and scallywags and all these things. Now we're using birds. That's actually an old term. They just revamped it and brought it back, I guess. I used to say ducks too. Just ways to degrade black women. 50 years of hip hop. They decided that black women were S workers. And now we're 50 years later and we see black women responding as ex workers instead of fighting those narratives. I remember a time when you couldn't even insinuate that black women gave head. Yeah, long time ago. Even on Comic View, you can't insinuate or tell people that black women gave head. It's a long time ago. When black women actually had morals and values. But when we're following a man who is our leader, who is telling us that we're nothing but hoes and their tricks, or hoes and bitches ain't nothing but all these different songs. I think that's a black song though. I'm just trying to exit out of that. But just to really act like we're just shocked and we don't know where this coming from. This is the dishonesty in the black community that gets on my nerves, and that's why I really don't cover black topics as I used to. But now, today I'm in the mood and I got time today. Like this video for your old neighbor coming back. This your old neighbor, not your old neighbor, because now I see things so much more clearly coming up on 40 than I did when it was first introduced to me. The toxicity, the violence, and the glamorization of taking down single mothers, taking down the figureheads of black households that are mothers on a platform where people say men are leaders, but the evidence and the proof does not show that in the black community. And now we have a group of women which is sad, but it's natural. It's actually natural. It's actually cause and effect relationships. It's actually A plus B equals C. 1 plus 2 equals 3, actually. Because when you push this thing on these young girls, dancing, this twerking culture that black men created way back in 3 6 Mafia days, I think they were twerking back then. Bend over, let me see something. Do the brown. Black men created this. They told black women, we don't care about your degrees. We don't care that you're a mother. We don't care that you work hard every day. We're still going to disrespect you and demean you and degrade you. Like this video if you have time, if you feel comfortable. So we are now in a culture and a society where every eye is on us and they're seeing the things that the black community value. And this response, even to the Spin That record, and it's not about the scamming. It's that older men don't have access to younger women for free and through manipulation and vulnerability as they did when we were young. My children's fathers, the first two, definitely. Yeah, was with them not because I loved them or wanted to be with them. Yeah, I love them. I love all my hoes. But not that I just loved them so much. It was because I wanted to get away from my situation. I wanted to have somewhere where I could lay my head. I wanted to play house because I didn't want to live with my mom. It's not because I saw a future with those men. Which they have a term, anchor babies, they used to talk about, but you know, real black woman content is not really outside anymore because black women fought it so bad that you couldn't be honest. The fans fought it, other creators fought it. So now we just see the dominance that black women and black men are equal, and the black community is great. Black women are the evil people. Black women are the terrible people, even though they're the parent that stayed. And even with women, whether they're a good mother or a bad mother, your children are still going to resent you because black culture teaches black people to resent you because they're mad because they didn't have fathers and they blame the mothers, and not on the fact that this is a systemic problem in the black community. I don't know what I would call it, or if I had a name for it, I don't know what that would look like. But in high numbers and high rates, men leave the homes. And now we're seeing black men trying to stay in the homes, and we also are seeing how when they stay in the home, it's more dangerous for the mother and the children when they are in the home. So for people to act like they don't understand why women are doing this and they don't understand why women are doing that. We had a village. I'll be 40 next year. I had a village. My mama helped me. My grandma helped me. My auntie helped me. Now, did their fathers help me? No. My one did father, my daughter, when she was 7 years old, I did start getting $65 a week. Do the math. $250 something every month or something when she was 7. Otherwise, the government fed me and my children. The government paid for milk for my children. And we want to act like everything is women's fault when men lead the community. And the thing is, black women falsely lead the community, but black men really did lead the community, and they led into debauchery and this violence and this promiscuity. And yeah, on my lives, I talk my shit because I'm laughing, I'm kidding, I want to vent. I want to vent. Sorry if I don't see y'all comments. I really be putting it on my shoulder or lay it on one side of the bed and I'm looking the other way because I just be wanting to vent and talk to somebody because I'm lonely. I'm lonely. I'm alone. I'm lonely because I'm petrified of people. And my nerves is bad and getting worse every day. This little bump, it didn't turn to a real bump, but I feel it. But it ain't going to because I've been touching it a long time. It came the day before yesterday. But back on topic. We act so shocked and surprised with the video vixen culture that we went through in the 90s and the 2000s. Pop that thing, do the brown, ooh baby, just these scantily clad women in videos. Whereas you looked at other people videos, the rock videos, they crashing out, they doing their metal, they have sequences, or even if they didn't just plaster their women as sex objects everywhere. And now we're seeing a lot of these video vixens like Melissa Ford were actually just SCS workers. The Korean Stefan, she just was honest about hers. The Mia Campbells who got strung out on drugs, working in Hollywood as a black woman actress, young. These are a lot of those women's stories. They're just not going to be honest about it. But now we forced to act like we don't know why women want to be this because the black women who went to work every day for HR, the black woman who went to be a cashier every day to provide for her children, those women don't have value. And black men said it, and black women, they accepted it. So now we see a group of women who are young and going willingly into SCX trafficking. Because the community is so dangerous and exploitative that they know they can't depend on a man for nothing but some money if he's willing to pay for vag. And it's sad. It's sad, but it's real. And that spin that record, they only upset because women are not vulnerable. I knew many girls coming up who left their home at 15, 16, 17. Not because their home was the best place. I had a good home. My mama didn't beat me or nothing, but as she got older and I got older, I do think that mother-daughter tension, I think too much estrogen in the house. And I do believe that black mother, black daughter curse is real. If you look up curse on my video, it'll pop up. Daughter. But I have a lot of daughter videos and I have a lot of black mama videos, so don't type that in. But look up curse. And I do think it's real. But I think as black women and black people, we all are slaves to our own culture. And our own family, and our own lovers, and our own mothers and fathers. I think we are slaves to ourselves. And like I say, I just see things a lot different now than I did over the last, I took 2025 off, but before that, from 2020 to 2024, I really have a different outlook about black culture. And now I see This slave mentality and men being sperm donors and women being responsible for everything that a black man does, and caping and marching and promoting, and black male worship culture is such a, it has such a stronghold on our community that there's nothing nobody can do about it. Nothing. If black people don't be honest about the gun violence in our community, nothing ever be solved or fixed. I know that now. I thought it was emotional. I thought it was mental health. I thought it was trauma. I thought it was exposing the truth. The truth is that we've lived a life in fear and in danger. Our children have, and we have. So we have the product of women willingly walking into danger because we're used to danger. Willingly walking into situations where we might lose our life because we've been in danger all our life. We're used to living like that. So there's no fear here. When you're living around criminals and rapists and killers and shit, you don't have no fear. I don't have no fear. My own brother, my own lover, the man who looked like my brother or my lover or who looked like my father can hurt me, I have no fear. Or look like my son can hurt me, I'd have no fear. And I think that this lying and deception that black people want to keep doing about the black community, it's just hurting us all. But the only thing we could do is keep living, and we'll see the ramifications of that. But for these young girls going out and doing X, Y, Z, I just can't say I'm mad at it. I just can't say I don't understand, because I fully understand. I was lucky. I grew up in a time when my daughter, dad, he wanted to be with me. We lived together in Ohio. We tried to be a family and played house. Didn't work. I left, but we tried. Tried to play house with my son, dad. Didn't work, but we tried. So I was pretty lucky to have known love, or a fake love, or a pretense of love, or whatever the love that black men are capable of. The pieces and pieces of pieces that you get when you're in love with a black man. But will it be family? Will it be structure? Will it be a future? Will it be marriage? No, none of those things. But that's why I turn to women's asses so much, because I feel like a woman can mend and mold a man, but if a woman take anything, you're only giving men permission to do it. And women are the weaker species. You have babies, you can do this, but them emotions, are women smarter than men? Fuck yeah. But emotion override logic with women. We would be way farther if we didn't have emotions. If I didn't have emotions, I would be farther. But I guess this is just a follow-up video to the last video, because I was feeling some type of way. And but to act like we just really don't understand why these women are going out for these for cash and money, which we value in the black community, not real wealth, not real riches, not real property or real businesses, fast money, scheming money that black men got through drugs, that black men got through exploiting other women and taking their money and finding, hopping woman to woman and being with the woman who give them the most money, through robbery, through stealing, through scamming. Black women didn't invent that. Black women had to go to work. Yeah, black women write checks, might do a little boosting. Black women are not embezzling money. Black men ain't embezzling money either. They ain't got the job. But still, I just wish that black people would have more honest conversations. And I wish black women didn't push black women off the internet and force them into submission to be black male worshipers where we can't be honest, and force black women creators to go behind paywalls because we were being so brutalized. You know, I ain't never been scared of y'all. I always feel what I wanted, at the risk of never getting paid. Yeah, they gave me $400 after fucking 5 years. I guess they say, damn, this bitch been working. We can give her something. Yeah, they gave me $400 one time. By then I was ate up, disrupted, and fucked up, and fucking went into psychosis. Thank you, black community. I appreciate it. But hope you like this video. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Stay beautiful, stay handsome, stay wonderful. I'll see you on the flip side, dip side. Bye.